Yo, hey, what's good? So today's a bit of a different one, where normally I'd have this big, overly energetic, enthusiastic video, and it's still going to be enthusiastic, just not over the top. Because I've not really decided what to call this video yet. It's either going to be something like, I love Zenless Zone Zero, or, God, I don't know, every game needs this endgame mode, something like that, I don't know. You've probably seen the title, you know what I've decided. And it's mostly, I just want to talk about Zenless Zone Zero, because if you don't know this by now, and you're about to know this, I love this game. It's a really fucking good game. Like, story aside, I think the mechanics are solid. There are some issues. Like, it's not a perfect game by any means. No game is perfect. And this video is going to try and be a little bit something different. Now, let's show you what I mean. Because I want this video to be kind of a little bit different. Where instead of having this big, heavily edited video where I cut out all the mishaps, it just cuts to me being an absolutely amazing gamer. I want you to see kind of like the struggles. Because I've been playing through Battle Tower now for quite a while. And I'm having a ton of fun. Like, the enemies are difficult, and it doesn't feel like an artificial difficulty where I'm being skill kept. I mean, I am, but... Like, here's a boss. I don't remember fighting this boss. Or this enemy. So, I'm recording this before Bangbu's release, or before I've pulled Bangboo. I don't know when I'm recording this, actually. I'll be honest. But I love how difficult the tower's gotten there. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. See, that's what I'm talking about, where I would have cut that out post, and it would have cut to me just being really good at the game, be like, whoa, how did he pull that off? That's amazing. And instead we're getting me kind of fucking up, so enjoy that. I'm also trying out a new Bangboo, because as much as I like Snap, I think that's one area of the game I don't like. There is a clear-cut best Bangboo, and it's Snap. Even on teams where, it's better with, like, a fusion, to people in Waves terms, fire attribute. It's just one Snap. The buff's too good. I'm actually doing a lot better in this boss than I thought I would. No, so that's one of the things I dislike about Zenless Zone Zero. That's the one thing I really hope, going forward, they make Bangboos just universally better. Or, what's another phrase I'm thinking of? Just more universally applicable. I was like, okay, here's the best in slot team. Here's what you're going to want to run Snap on. Oh, not Snap, but... I don't even know which one I'm using right now, but... Did that boss just regain HP? And hopefully you like this kind of video, where it's just me kind of shooting the shit, yapping a little bit, because I love to yap. Even when my voice isn't really suited for it at the moment, I'm out here yapping a storm because I think this game deserves to be yapped about. Let me cue there. That's not ideal. I should have gone to Miyabe, swap back to Nicole. But yeah, we get the job done. I want to talk about Battle Tower, actually. And I really want to talk about Battle Tower, because this has been the most fun endgame mode. Now, I know we've got Shiyu defense, which I've not done yet. I'm really diving into the endgame modes now, currently. Because now I've fully got, more or less, a team fully built. Like, real quickly, before I talk about teams. But you could have stopped here. I didn't have to carry on doing all this, where I get so much more diminishing rewards. Like, I get no polychrome now. They could have stopped here, but they decided, you know what? Let's just keep going. And I appreciate the fuck out of that. And I've not tried this yet. I've been told that this, once you get to floor 50, you get a, oh God, what was it called? I believe it's like a leaderboard style ranking. I want to climb that. I really do. That sounds like so much fun. But no, now I'm in a position where, like, I've got Miyabe built. She's not the best built, but, it is what it is. I need to rework Yishuan. Yishuan's fine. I guess I want to save this for a different video. Like, I guess dialing. Like, I want to do a dialing review, a Bangboo review, and then pair them together, because I think they might be best in slots. I don't know yet. Dialing just feels like a best in slot for anybody, though. Now, I made a video before talking about how must pulls are a myth. Like, there's no must pull. But I highly urge pulling for dialing on a rerun if you've missed, or getting the like cone. Sendex is 3.8, of Star Rails out, which I want to play at some point, maybe. But I got this because it was on a whim. I didn't need this. I actually started leveling up Steam of it, and I thought, do you know what? Fuck it, I might as well. I'm not. The only other stunner I've got is Trigger, and she's not the best. I mean, she is, but I don't think she's the best on my account. So far, I don't have the best teammate, but she's just good. No, so let's talk a little bit about dialing, actually, because I was talking about moss balls, how I don't think they exist. I think dialing is fantastic. And I think, is your account worse off for not having dialing? A little tiny bit. And that's only if you don't have a good stunner. For example, I saw, or somebody posted in the Discord, which by the way, links in the description. Feel free to join, follow them. There was I saw Lighter, that was called him Trigger then. I saw Lighter applying stun at such a rate that my dialing, I don't think dialing as a whole could have done. Now, a lot of people get hung up on the whole, oh, dialing can give you a free ult. And don't get me wrong, that's fantastic. That's amazing. It's not game breaking because you still have to work to get it. In fact, let me try and show it off actually. Let me use, yeah, 1, 2, fuck it, Nicole. Actually, no. We do Trigger. There's no real synergy there. I got 2 out of 3, but that's whatever. It's just a nice little test. I'll show you what I mean. Maybe it's just because my dialing isn't perfect. So we do this. Shit. Like, you can see the stun being applied. And I think that's really dope. Here we go. It's like the ultimate earlier is really nice and free. We still have to work to get it. Like it's just nice having a good stunner for once, you know? I realize I'm playing the Trigger wrong, but that's fine. Each one. Which, by the way, I also like how some of these characters are a lot more skill intensive than I thought they'd be. Like, I had no idea Yeesh 1 had this move. For the longest time, I was like, how are people doing that? Or she can do extra chains here. I'm like, what the fuck? She can do that? I'm going to abandon this run though because I'm really low in HP, and I don't want to be. So that's another reason why I want to work on Bangboos. That's another thing I dislike about ZZZ. To an extent, I know it's more of a skill-heavy game, but even, say for example, Wuthering Waves has healers. There's really insane healers. I know we got, I think, Astro Yao heals and Pan heals, but I don't have Pan built yet. I was kind of waiting for more Rupture Agents. I would like another healer, or more heals, because I know... Oh, actually, better yet, let me... Can I bring up his information? It turns out I can't. I don't think. I know this isn't like the most coherent video. Hopefully you've been engaged for now. Where can I find Bangboos? Oh, I know. And while we're going there, actually, let me just let me keep yapping real quick. Yeah, so healers. I think heals... I don't think this de-incentivizes having skill-based gameplay. And, like, knowing how to play these characters, when to play them. I do think it's a case of... It helps newer players. And... Because let's be honest. There are going to be some people who will take Miyabe. Yes, I'm one of those people. I'll take Miyabe into a boss that is resistant to ice. Still shred it because Miyabe is just... Miyabe is Miyabe. But I'd like a healer just to offset a little bit of the pressure. Also, I think it can lead to some really interesting gameplay. And that's another thing that I like healers. They can keep you in a fight longer, so they can open up different routes. And I think that's what ZZZ has really tried to emphasize going forward. Okay, here is some skill. We've seen Bangboo, we've seen his gameplay. He's a very skill-intensive character. Where, sure, he'd be better yet. He is as simple as you want him to be. Where I'm sure there's a mode where you can just keep pressing E, or you can just keep clicking buttons. We have combo inputs, so you can press E, basic E, and I think that does one's path. Or you can do basic E, which is mounted tremor. Or you can just keep spamming this click at some point and things will happen. But a healer would keep him in the fight longer so you can experiment more. Same with people like Yishwan, I guess, like Haramasu for example. I like the idea of Haramasu. I feel like he needs a bit more, and I think a healer would really help. And maybe a different Bangboo to help proc more status effects and get his orbs. Or maybe just Haramasu needs a buff. Who knows? And they've shown they can buff, or they're willing to buff characters. Like Soldier Zero. Okay, so it's like here, like, I'll give us Bangboos that do this stuff. Like, okay, buff 1, HP recovery increases by 25, because he heals here. I'm not too sure how. But there's no reason to run any other Bangboo other than Snap. Because Snap's just the best. But yeah, no, that's kind of it. That's just me yapping, talking about what I like about ZZZ while going forward. And let me know your thoughts and comments. Because I'm curious how other people think this. Because it's good me being like... And that's why I like recording live sometimes. When I'm on stream, when I have a chat, and they can be like, okay, but have you considered this? And I'd be like, oh god, no, I didn't consider that. Because I'm here talking about, oh, how a healer could open up more combo paths with, say, Banyu. And someone else be like, but what about, you know, running Caesar Women, for example, which I believe one of the events did. Oh, no, wait, shit. He is out today. Okay, so I'm recording this when he's out. I'm not going to do it yet, but that's just a good... Okay, it was here. Where, if we go here, teleport now. This is where I first practiced him, got really excited for him. He does a whole... Yeah, I believe it's him, I've not done it yet. But you already get Caesar. I've talked about this before, where I'd like more things like this, so before you decide, hey, I want to pull this character, let us test him out with more teams. Because I also don't know how Caesar plays. So I would prefer something like Banyu Trigger Nicole. It's kind of like my go-to shell, Trigger Nicole, because it's the two easy ones. Yeah, hopefully that kind of gives you an insight to how I'm feeling. I guess we're going to try this one more time. Like, I don't know, I like these little sit-down chats. Just me and you shooting the shit. Is it going to be the best video ever? No, probably not. But if you like this, please let me know. I'm down to do more of this, just for other games as well. I can't stress this enough. I really fucking like Battle Tower. I really like this shit. And I think more games need it. I really do. Take, so as the voice. For context, I burnt my throat. So, I'm letting that heal. And the body decided, hey, do you like mucus? Like it always does. But yeah, it's like take Wolverine Waves. Great game. I love that game as well. I think that's probably my favorite gacha. Probably. And I think it could really benefit from a Battle Tower kind of scenario. And I think that'd be really dope. But yeah, no, that's kind of it really. Just my thoughts, feelings, just... I guess kind of condensed. Let me know, like I said, let me know how you think. Because I'm like, yeah, it could be good. Here's what I think. You know, people are going to agree, people are going to disagree. People are like, ZZ's terrible. Like, cool, that's a cool opinion. This video is clearly not for you. I respect your time for, you know, at least letting me know that. And vice versa, if you like this game, I respect anybody's time who just goes... I respect anybody who has an opinion, and they're not just going to say it and then dip. Give reasonings for it. Because, I was thinking about this, actually. I believe it was, Season 2. It's about, the seriousness about Hollows. And it's like here, personally I feel like Hollow Expression Gamer was a failure. And at least they kind of give it a reason. I love shit like that. I've really been enjoying the ZZ community as well. That's another big thing. I think the ZZ community's got a bad rep. Because the game has the rep of, oh, it's that Guna game. And honestly, who can blame it for having the rep of that Guna game when you have animations like this? But it's so much more than that. Like I said, it's like a deep dive goon. Behind all the models, which are some of the best, if not the best in the market, besides Arknight's Enfield, but that's not out yet. God, I don't know, I'm on a bit of a rant here. If you want, I could probably do a much more structured, streamlined video about this, where I put it into thoughts. But I feel like a lot of, what's the word? Genuineness, I guess, gets lost behind, okay, I'm going to plan out a script, or I'm going to be influenced by what other people are saying. At least now you're getting my raw, unfiltered opinions. And you can see me just enjoying the game, because I'll be honest, whenever I stream ZZZ, or after a stream's done, or I've recorded a video, I'll keep playing the game a little bit longer. Because it is genuinely fun. And then there's less pressure then to be entertaining. And that's why I like this kind of video. It's just nice, more laid back. You can get to know me one-on-one. But I also don't want this to be a video that's too long. So, like I said, no real edits. We are on the road to 1,000 subs. Here's the shameless self-promotion part of the video. We're nearly at 1,000 subs, which is going to be really huge. I doubt we'll reach that by the end of the year. But if we can, that'll be amazing. And who knows, maybe I'll shave the beard off when we get 1,000. If we get 1,000 before the end of the year, hey, I'm down for a shave. I mean, look at this cartoony ass villain mustache. Look. You see that? I mean, I could just keep the mustache and shave everything else. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Once again, let me know your thoughts, your feelings. Man, Dylan, what a character. Miabe. These are all key buzzwords to get people engaged now. Yishwan. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Peace.